Hello everybody, Toni-Maree here, live on my phone because my laptop is propping up my phone at the moment because it's just having a bit of a conniption, and I didn't want to delay things anymore. So welcome. I'm just going to quickly swipe my phone so I can turn off the sound so that you don't get any sort of weird sounds. Okay, so today is all about oracle readings, and this is my beautiful messenger oracle deck. I'll just show you a couple of the ones that I love, going through them. So this one is Love That You Are Different. Hope you can see that okay. And it's all about being true to you, and I just love the little creature. I just love that it's a butterfly and some kind of mammal, and it's got a tail and it's scales, and it's pretty fantastic. Where's another one of mine? Okay, here's another one. Respect your boundaries, which I love. Number one, I love dragons, and number two, yeah, it's just magic. He's just green and pink. I mean, I'm not usually a pink girl, I'm usually a red girl, but he's just beautiful, and it's all about respecting your boundaries. Okay, so I'm still trying to get it onto the Facebook group, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to see comments there, so you're going to need to put your questions or who you are today in the comments on the live. So I can see there's a few of you here, so just type in your comments and I'll get them, and in the meantime I'll let my computer do its thing, and hopefully then I can see both at the same time. So that would be cool. So all I need, folks, is your comments in the live so that I can know who you are, and well, I know who you are because I can see who you are. Welcome. But just what question you'd like answered today. And how this is going to work, and this will be at 11 o'clock every Wednesday morning, is I will actually be here and I will do as many readings as you would like. And if we don't get through them all, that's okay. Still ask me your questions, because I will refer to you and offer you a one-on-one if you would like later down the track. Now normally that's $67 for a half hour, but if you're here online and you want a reading, it's $47 for a half hour. So whether that's oracle or tarot is totally up to you. Now the difference between tarot and oracle is this. Tarot is all about getting detailed messages. Okay, so it's actually talking to your guides, to the spirits, and asking them for more detailed information. And within a tarot, there are two types of cards. So you've got your major arcana and your minor arcana. And the way I like to think of them is that your major arcana are your nouns. So an example of one of those. Hi, Steph. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. I'll just finish this. Major arcana are like your nouns, like cat, dog, and the minor arcana are your adjectives, like a black dog or ginger cat or scared cat. Okay, so it's those adjectives. Okay, so Steph's running training tomorrow. First one for a while. Any tips from Spirit I can take into it to make it a success? Okay, so I'm just going to do a shuffle for you, Steph. So success for tomorrow. Okay, so let's see what comes up for you, Steph. Okay, let go of the old. Beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful card. So for you, Steph, it's really focusing on tomorrow, on the possibilities. It's about not worrying about what's happened in the past, not paying attention to what's happened in the past, good, bad, indifferent. And it's all about focusing on the here and now. It's about being present. It's about really stepping into your golden heart and your beautiful spirit and who you are, and using your eyes to watch the people in the program or in your course. Okay, is it online? Free training tomorrow. So I'm assuming it could be online or in person. Yeah, so what this is showing me is that if you aren't doing it via Zoom and you're just doing like a live, you're not going to be able to get that feedback as easily, but you'll be able to see from people quite easily how they're going and what they think of it. But yeah, the indications are it's looking really good. I'm picking up all of the positive energy from that card, nothing negative whatsoever. So thanks, Steph, for the question. Yeah, and it's basically you flourishing. You are going to flourish tomorrow and you're going to have a ball. So, yeah, but you will get feedback and it'll be great feedback. Via Zoom, Steph. Yeah, well, that's great because you'll be able to see their eyes and you'll get feedback from them in their body language and how they will respond to you. Kelly, morning from the Central Coast. Hello, hello. Just wondering if I can see anything about you. I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much. Thank you for doing what you do. We all appreciate honesty and hard work. Oh, thanks, Kelly. That's just beautiful. Oh, and Steph, it feels like a fresh start. It definitely is. Yeah. And so really it's just letting go of all that past for you is really important for tomorrow. So don't let it cloud you tomorrow. Okay. Kelly, anything specific? I mean, the more generic the question, the more generic the answer, darling. So Spirit love general, not general questions. They love specific questions. And the more specific you are, the more specific I can be with the answers. Anything about you? Oh, gosh, that is so broad. Kelly, is there anything in particular you want to know? No, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like what I do, folks, so that other people know that these are good. All right, anything about you? Okay, so just anything general about Kelly, please. Kelly from the Central Coast. I want something generic about Kelly. Okay, Kelly, let's drag out a card for you. Oh, okay. Nurture all your love is your card. Okay, Kelly, I'm actually getting quite a bit of tension actually at the moment from this card. So it's like you're in a bit of a mess, a bit of a tiz, a bit of a, yeah, really feeling uncomfortable at the moment. Okay, so you are, in this card, Kelly, you are the shining ball. That's who you are. And the nurturing is all about actually looking after yourself and nurturing who you are on the inside. It's not just the external. When people say nurture, we often think, oh, I need to go and have meditation, I need to go and relax or chill or de-stress or whatever it is. But for you, Kelly, this is actually your heart is singing out to be acknowledged and your soul. And it's singing out to be nurtured. So your life at the moment is causing you this distressy feeling that I'm getting. It's kind of, I feel a little bit short of breath. I feel a little bit really sort of antsy, like I need to do something and change, not change, but I need to take action of some sort. You need to know that the universe has got your back. It really does. But you need to ask for some nurturing. The universe only gives to us what we ask for, and the more specific you are, the more specific the results. So if you say to yourself, I would like to feel happier, universe, in the next 2 weeks, I would like to feel nurtured and happy and lighter, and lighter is important for you, then the universe will respond. But here's the trick. You need to actually take a small action towards that step yourself so that it knows that what you're asking for is really coming from your center and your heart and your soul. Once you do that, it goes, okay, yep, she really, really wants that, and it'll gift it to you. And it'll gift it to you in all sorts of ways. You'll have an idea of how you want it to happen, but it's being open to receive. And once we're open to receive, things flow. Okay, and when things flow, that's when the universe says, yep, she's definitely in the right frame of mind here. I'm going to give her more. She's really comfortable and she loves what I've gifted her already. And you get more and more and more. So it's like a snowball effect. Okay, but yeah, there's a real sort of tenseness in the oh no, you're slow to type. That's fine, Kelly. You look after everyone else. I see you in a relationship and developing my abilities. No, don't worry about being slow to respond. I'm just going to talk everybody's ear off anyway in the meantime. That's me. Okay, can I see you in a relationship? Okay, so there's 2 questions there, Kelly. So let's look at the relationship question first and then developing your abilities. Okay, so we just want, so I repeat this because I'm a very oral person, as in talking person, as you can guess. And so when I ask a question while I'm concentrating on the card, Spirit knows I want the answer from that. Okay, so, relationship for Kelly, please, some guidance. Relationship for Kelly, is it going to happen? Okay. Alrighty. Okay, this is really cool. Nurture all that you love. Right? Yeah. So now, okay, these are all of the cards, right, that I have in my hand. And so the odds of me picking the same card, pretty damn unusual, okay? So this really is about you nurturing yourself, okay? So, but giving it the relationship, seeking the relationship information from it, yeah, it is. You need to nurture yourself before other people will be able to nurture you. There's someone kind of on the outskirts, unsure of whether to step in and speak to you. But it's really on their fringe, like you may not even be aware of them. And they're not there all of the time, so it's like an acquaintance, someone you know, someone you've come across, and you'll know them when they do come and ask you. Yeah, I'm scratching my neck because there's a bit of uncertainty there. Can I get more specifics on that, please? Yeah, so he's uncertain. He's kind of scratching his neck. So when people scratch their necks, that's a comforting gesture, okay? So I've studied body language. It's a self-soothing, but there's uncertainty here. So it's like really fidgeting, not sure whether they should approach you or not. Okay, yeah, so, and it's because you've got this this uncertainty happening for yourself. Once you step into relaxing into who you are and shining more like this beautiful gem, this it looks like a moon to me, like a moonstone. Once you step into that and start trusting the universe, as I said before, yeah, then you will find that you will get clarity, you'll feel lighter, really light, like crystal moonlight. You know, the moonlight that you get on a lake or on the ocean when it's still. It's that real, oh gosh, it's clear, it's crisp, it's refreshing. That's what you'll appear to people as. And then this gentleman will actually step into your life, and I'd suggest he's going to ask you out, to be really frank, or this woman. I think it's a guy actually, so sorry, I never assume people are, you know, yeah, are just interested in the same in the opposite sex. But yeah, this tends to be very strong, sort of gentle but strong energy, so it's more masculine than feminine, if that makes sense. Sorry, that's my dog, and he's saying yes too. No, he's not. He's just talking to the dogs next door. If you hear my rabbit cage rattle, that is definitely a yes, because he's always beside me here on the floor. So, okay, Kelly. So, developing your abilities. Let's have a look at that one. Okay, developing Kelly's abilities. Any abilities? Just her main abilities, whatever that happens to be. So I'm trying to be a little bit more specific. Okay, so developing Kelly's abilities. Card for that, please. Oh, this is good. Reveal your truth. Okay, so I love this. So so for you, this really is about the mask in this card. Okay, so it's like you're hiding behind a mask. You're hiding behind yourself, you've put up a pretend version of you. You've put up a safe version of you. You've put up a version of you that people are responding to, but it's not who you are. Okay, you are this beautiful woman here. I'm just looking at her here. You are the beautiful person underneath. Okay, and I don't know if you can see, but I love this silver. It's like moonlight, and it's the same as that other card. It's about moonlight and about being lighter. So this is about you stepping into you, and she's very elven looking, this woman, and that doesn't mean that you're necessarily a tiny person, but what it means is that you have a light spirit, that your spirit is very light and is magical. Okay, so your abilities are there, and yeah, they're really quite strong. Yeah, you just said they're strong, but I don't understand why I've got them. Okay, so it's about helping, well, obviously helping people. Okay, you have a big heart, you have a generous heart, you have a beautiful heart. Yeah, it's about teaching people how to fly and how to be who they are and being true to themselves. It's about, I keep getting a bird, like in flight. Feathers, soft feathers, so you've got a beautiful softness to the way that you'll present your gift. Yeah, but you're not trusting it. You're absolutely connected to the universe. Moonlight is a great source of intuition for you, so you can stand in moonlight. It doesn't matter whether it's a full moon or not. Even if it's just a cloudy night and the moon is reflected on the clouds, you get that sometimes. As the clouds go past, you'll get a sense of grounding from that, of energy from that, of lightness from that, because you're a gentle light, you're a gentle spirit, and your heart is great, but it's not a forcing people to do things. There's a gentle quality to you. I need a teacher. I'm happy to be your mentor. Absolutely, Kelly. Anytime at all. Not a problem at all. So yeah, so this is about revealing your truth. And I'll tell you, while I'm waiting for another question, I'll tell you a little bit about my journey. I have been a strong psychic all of my life. Okay. To the point where, as a young child, I used to sleep in bunk beds with my sister. Okay, so she was up top and she was younger. She got the top and I got the bottom. And of course, there's always, the annoying each other. She'd put her hand down, I'd bump her with my feet and all the rest of it. But I used to distract myself all of the time. And the reason I annoyed the crap out of my sister is that I was really uncertain. Yes, Kelly, I will absolutely message you when this is finished. And you're very welcome. The reason I used to annoy my sister was that I was seeing things in the room. And I was seeing shapes. I would actually even feel the covers moving. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I would sense things. So my abilities are very strong, okay? And it scared the crap out of me as a little girl. So the first time I can remember seeing this was when we'd moved from Sydney to Rockhampton, and I would have been about 4, okay, or 5. And it scared the bejeebers out of me. So what I used to do to protect myself was to put animals all around the bed, and in particular the north, south, east and west. I just knew that was essential for me for safety. So I'm very connected to the planet and to the direction of the planet and how the planet is affected. So I can sense things. Like the other day last week or week before, there was a an earthquake off Sydney, and for the 3 days before I was feeling really antsy, like I wanted to just hide, run away, do something to protect myself, and that was why. So I am very in tune with that, especially as it's close to Australia. On the other side of the planet, I know it's coming, but not as strong. So I'm very connected to Australia. And anyway, sorry, I'm getting off track here, but the thing for me was that I shut it down because I was so frightened of it as a little person. I didn't know what I was seeing. I didn't know how to articulate what I was seeing, what was happening to me. So I couldn't even ask my mum what I was experiencing, what was going on. And so I shut it down. And it was like closing a door, bolting it, and never opening it again. And because of that, I was so good at protecting myself and shutting it down that I didn't use my abilities until my mum passed away last year. I did use them. I used them every day. I used them as a worker, as a mother, as a wife, in my relationships, in my everyday work. But I wasn't using cards. I wasn't helping people in a spiritual or in a universal way. And the reason for that was fear. Absolute fear, because I didn't know if I could trust myself. I wasn't afraid of spirits as an adult. I was as a child because I could see them and I didn't know what they were or how to relate to them. But now I know that I am so strong that nothing can affect me. Okay, I still feel things and I still see things, and if I walk into a place like the Sydney Rocks where there's been huge sorrow and illness, I feel that sorrow, I feel that illness, and it takes over me, but I'm no longer afraid of it. I know it's the place trying to reach out to me to say there are still people here who are hurting. There is still spirit here who are trapped and they need support and guidance and help. So I understand it now. I also know I am a very strong psychic. I'm a light worker. The dark cannot come anywhere near me. My daughter is extremely intuitive as well, and she's very strong and protected by not just herself but by me. So by me stepping into who I am, not only do I feel really great about myself because I'm able to support people in two ways, not just as a coach but as a psychic, and that is just who I am. But I'm also there to give that guidance to my child that I missed out on. So, and support her and help her, and being part of a psychic community is pretty fantastic, and I've made some wonderful relationships in that area, and they've been fantastic in helping me support her. So yeah, so I'm feeling really thrilled about this, which is why I'm doing this every week, because it's part of who I am. People say, well, you can't be a psychic and a coach. Well, yes, you absolutely can be, because psychic ability is being able to reach out to the universe and to spirit and to guides, because we all have spirits that love us, we all have guides that love us, we all have universal light and love that surrounds us and that we can connect to. And so getting information from that universal sense is fantastic, because it gives us a different way of assessing our lives and a different way of moving through whatever is happening for us at the present time. It gives us a different perspective. Once people get that perspective, they then think on it and absorb it and work out what it means for them, and then often their lives change as a result because they make choices. And sometimes those choices are, I want to do something different. Like Kelly asked me today, would I help her? Abso-freaking-lutely, because that's where my coaching side kicks in. It's about supporting people to step into who they are. It's supporting people to actually be happy, to live life without the fear that I had as a psychic and as an anxious child. I was anxious all of my life. And that part of that was because I was so intuitive. But the two go hand in hand. So I help people to then move forward with their lives, and that is magic to me. So I get to do the whole gambit, from giving support from the universe to practical guidance and support and training on how to then implement whatever it is someone wants in their life, the change, a different stepping into abilities, all sorts of things people come to me for. You know, building a business is not my thing, but I have other people who I refer people to. So I'm just going to do one last card. Hi, Gil, how you going? Ah, she's here. Ms. Hartley, how you doing? I'm actually doing one last card. Did you want me to pull something for you, Jill? So, yeah, so this is the last one for today because we've run out of time, can you believe it? Half an hour goes pretty quickly, especially when I talk everybody's head off. So if anyone has one last question, I've got time. Otherwise, I will just say this is the only speech in the whole thing, is if you'd like a reading, yes, please, Jill, any question in particular, beautiful? While she's thinking about what she might like to know. $47 for a half-hour reading. It's usually $67, but because people have turned up here, if you'd like it, just PM me. If you don't, that's fine. But I do want to offer people, you know, a bit of a sort of an incentive to do a reading here and to, you know, acknowledge you for coming and give you that opportunity. Someone will be drawn out of today for a free reading, and you will absolutely get that sun catcher, so I will get those details from you so I can email that, not email, snail mail it to you. Okay, I haven't got anything from Jill, so let's just pull something. So can I get some just generic guidance today for Ms. Hartley, who is in WA. Well, she's usually living in WA. I'm not sure where she is today. Just some guidance, some general guidance today on what to do today, please, for her, what to focus on today. Okay, so it's about focus for you, Jill. Okay, focus. Okay, here we go. This one keeps popping up. All right. Love it, love it, love it. Time to reflect. You're stepping into the light, lovely. And hey, Vanessa Talbot. And yeah, general guidance. So you're stepping into the light. You need to trust yourself, okay? You're kind of, if you can have a look at this card, you've got like what I call the sunlight up here. This is you sort of transitioning from here to here, and you're kind of round about here at the moment today. Okay, so you're feeling a little bit uncertain, so it's actually probably more like here. So you've left a lot of the stuff from the past behind, and you're here, but you're not trusting, and you've seen some of this and you've experienced some of this beautiful light energy, and it's really sunshiny, it's really happy, it's joyful, it's you being you, and you're very wise, you're a very old soul. Yeah, there's absolute huge depth to you, but there's fun and laughter and a great sense of humor, and there's absolute, like, this beautiful flowing energy. You're not using that today, so you're kind of a bit yeah, you kind of stepped back a bit. It's like you've taken one step back. That may be fine. That may be who you are today and who you need to be today. We all can't be on 24/7. It's just not possible. You know, we all need time to rest and recuperate. And in fact, that's probably what you need to do, is be kind to yourself today. So this is about acknowledging who you are, absolutely acknowledging the light within your spirit and your soul and that depth that you have. But it's about being kind to yourself today. So, and that could be as simple as spoiling yourself with 5 minutes to do nothing, a bubble bath, a cup of tea that you love, going out and buying a pair of shoes, but it's being kind to yourself. It's also thought-wise, in particular thought-wise, don't overthink things. Yeah, so don't worry too much. There's a lot of stuff going through your head. Just let it go today. You don't have to worry about it today. You don't have to solve everything today. And just to be kind to yourself, let it go. Okay, let it go. Just be kind to yourself. That's coming through really clear. Just be kind to yourself and try to just take a breath and let it out. Oh, Kelly, you lost me. Oh, that's no good, Kelly. I'm still here. But time is up, folks. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you have liked today. I will be back every Wednesday. I nearly said Thursday. Every Wednesday at 11 a.m. doing the same thing. Spot on. Oh, you're very welcome, Jill. That's fantastic. So thumbs up for me, please. Thanks, Vanessa. So, yeah, so these will be free, absolutely free to people in the group. So if you have friends that you would like to be part of this, I'm only doing it in the Awesome Heart-Centered Fearless Women group. Okay, and the reason for that is that you guys have been such fabulous supporters of me and over the last couple of years that I want to give a gift to you to say thank you. So while there will always be a special and someone will be picked occasionally to get a gift from me, as in a physical reading or a wind chime, a crystal or whatever, this is about me giving to you, because my belief is that when I give to people, I'm being myself. I'm a giver, and the universe knows that, and I receive tenfold, and I receive in unexpected ways, and that to me is the magic of the universe, and it's the magic of our human existence. So this is my gift to everybody here. I'll be doing it for as long as I'm here. And yeah, this is going to be an absolute blast. So tell everybody, it will be half an hour. I will get through as many questions as possible. And if I haven't answered anything today, don't panic. I'll be back next week. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for the thumbs up. And I will talk to everybody soon. Light and laughter, everybody. Bye.